Now we are recording. I'll just say it's August 27th, 2020. The time is 7:36 p.m. Beginning the meeting of the Suffern Zoning Board of Appeals. And for the record, we just did the Pledge of Allegiance. Barry, did you want me to read the notice of the matter that's up, or you want to?
You want me to read this? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll read it. Notice is hereby given that the Zoning Board of Appeals of the Village of Suffern will conduct a remote public hearing on Thursday, August 27, 2020 at 7:30 p.m. or as soon thereafter as possible on an appeal by Maka Lamtadi of 32 Ridge Road, Upper Saddle River, New Jersey, 07458, to permit construction, maintenance, and use of a second exterior entrance at 115 Washington Avenue, Suffern, New York. The approval of such an appeal requires the review of a stipulation from a previously granted variance dated June 9, 2003. The applicant is proposing the use of a legal two-family dwelling without the requirement of the current stipulation that the auxiliary second apartment shall not include any additional exterior door for access thereof. The premises affected are situated on the west side of Washington Avenue and is approximately 209 feet north from the intersection of Lincoln Street and is listed on the Village of Suffern and Town of Ramapo tax maps as section 5451, lot number 2-22. Okay.
So I see Ira Emanuel on. Can you just identify yourself and then if you want to get started?
Certainly. Thank you very much. Good evening, everybody. Ira Emanuel, 4 Laurel Road, New City. I'm the attorney for the applicant. The applicant's representative, Michael Ablazzi, is also on the call. And I thank the board for having this remote meeting. I know that it's difficult. We're all kind of struggling through this. The board may be familiar or may remember this this house. Rob, can I share the screen?
Absolutely.
Peggy, come here. I went off, Peg. Oh. Peggy.
You're on. You're on, Barry. Let me make you something here. I think if I make you a co-host, can you do it?
Yeah, I can, and then I can mute you too.
Still have to vote.
There we go.
All right.
Okay. So this is 115 Washington Avenue. You see it in the picture there. It's the one the arrow is pointing to. This property has been the subject of a number of decisions by the board. Originally in 1992, the board granted some area variances to allow it to be used as a two-family home with the original stipulation that it only be used as a two-family home by the then owner. And then when that owner sold, it was to revert back to single-family use. At that time, the board also introduced a condition prohibiting the installation of a second exterior door. And that kind of made sense because the two-family use was intended to be temporary, only for as long as that owner, by the name of Clooney, was in ownership. In 2003, there was a new owner, and the board at that new owner's request amended the condition and required only that the house be owner occupied, but it kept the condition prohibiting the installation of a second exterior door, and that was in 2003 in the matter of Rogers. In 2017, Mr. Rogers lost his ownership of the house. I'm sorry, in 2016, Mr. Rogers lost ownership of the house. The current owner purchased the house in 2017, made application to this board to remove the ownership requirement, which eventually did happen as a result of the stipulation settlement that was entered into. And So now the house is a permanent two-family house or two-family house for as long as anybody who owns the property wants to keep it that way. Since it's now permanently eligible as a two-family house, the owner would now like to remove the condition prohibiting an exterior door. As I said, the original condition when put in made sense because it was intended that two-family status be temporary. Now that it's permanent, the owner wants to put in a second door, which obviously would be a permanent condition. So that is a photograph of the existing house, which we'll get back to in a bit. Two doors on two-family houses, two exterior doors on two-family houses are not unusual in the village. And in the narrative, and attached to the narrative, I appended, I believe it's 8 photographs of 8 homes in close proximity on Washington Avenue. Oops, go away. Oh, that's the one. Where's my? I'm trying to find. Well, all right, we'll go through these drawings. What the heck? Okay, so this is 118 Washington Avenue, and you can see that it's got 2 doors here, one here and one here. 94 Washington Avenue, the 2 doors are quite evident. 104 Washington Avenue, 2 exterior doors. All of these are two-family homes, by the way. 106 Washington Avenue, it's a little less clear because of the angle of the photo, but there is a door here and there is a door here. 112 Washington Avenue, which is right across the street from the subject. 2 doors, one here, one here. 117 Washington Avenue, which is right next door to the subject. Again, 2 doors, one here and one here. '70 Washington Avenue, there are 2 doors. I believe one is over here and one is over here. And 88 Washington Avenue. There's 1 door here and there's 1 door here. And this map shows the proximity of the houses that have, the two-family houses that have 2 doors to the subject. Here's the subject house, 115 Washington Avenue, and these are the other houses that I showed you pictures of that also are two-family houses and have 2 exterior doors. Again, this is the existing house, and you can see that next to the door and like right in front of the entry stairs is a big blank wall. That is where the second door is proposed to be, and this is a rendering of the house with the additional door. This is the existing door. This is the proposed new door. Okay, and this is a rendering of the interior and how that would work out. You have the porch. You have the existing door, which is this one over here on the right. The existing door would enter into a small vestibule, and then the tenant would go upstairs. The new door, which is on the left, would enter directly into what would be the living room of the lower level unit. And so that is the proposal for this applicant.
Barry, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I guess you want to ask if any of the board members have any questions, then we'll open it up to the public.
Yeah, anybody on the board have any questions?
I have
Mr.
one
Kaplan?
question for the applicant.
Yes.
I was looking at the application, and I was also looking at the project plans. They specify 2 different addresses for the applicant. Is it 32 Ridge Road or is it 36?
Mike?
32.
32?
Right.
Must have been a typo. Thank you for picking that up.
Anybody else want to ask any questions?
I did a drive-by and observed all the other houses also the other day.
Same thing.
By the way, all the exhibits that I showed this evening are part of the package that was submitted to you.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Anybody want to make a motion or?
Well, before we do that, I just want to confirm there's no one from the public who's in the meeting. Does
Yeah,
anybody see
nobody
anybody
from the
public in
yeah.
the meeting? I don't.
Right. Is that all right?
Yeah, no, of course. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if you want to entertain a motion, that's fine.
Make a motion.
Okay.
Second.
Motion to do what? Approve it?
To do what?
Motion.
But approve the application to remove the stipulation and permit a second door. Well, we removed the stipulation. Ira, have you filed for a building permit for this?
Not yet. Wait a minute, have you, Mike?
Well, originally I did, but since they told me that I need to get this approved first by the board, that they say they will take the application after, so.
All
All right, so the motion would be, or the application and the motion, I think, should be to remove the stipulation so that you can file for the building permit. You know, I don't see why there'd be a prohibition outside of the stipulation, but just in case, we're just voting on removing the stipulation.
Okay.
And I'll second Cary's okay.
Everybody in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Emmanuel.
Okay.
When will the next meeting be, Lynn?
I don't have a calendar in front of me, but the third
Thank you.
Thursday, which is what?
That's the 17th. Is that a holiday?
I was just gonna say, we have the holidays in there. Is that a holiday? Does anyone know?
Hold on a second, I'll tell you in a second.
It is not a holiday.
Yeah, the
No.
holiday's the next day.
Okay, so we go with that one?
The 17th?
Wait a second, if it's the next day, then we're talking about sundown.
Oh,
Oh,
No, the holiday starts sundown on the 18th.
oh, okay. Then
And
that's,
Friday.
That, let me ask, is there a holiday on the 24th?
No,
Would you guys
No.
mind doing it the 24th?
I'm good both days.
I'm okay.
All right, that makes my schedule easier if we could do it the 24th.
All right, Thursday, the 24th.
Do you want to stick with 7:30 since we're doing, presumably Zoom meetings will still be authorized at that time. So do you want to do 5:30? You want to do 7:30?
7:30
Anything?
is better.
7:30.
Okay.
All right, 7:30.
That's fine.
Yeah, and again, just so you know, I don't know why, but they are only authorizing these Zoom meetings a month at a time. My feeling is giving everything, they should have just done it through the end of the year, but I would assume it's a safe assumption that we'll still be able to do Zoom meetings at that time.
Right.
okay, everybody, good night.
All right.
Stay safe.
All right.
Stay out of the-
Thank you.
Stay out of the rain.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Actually, just real quick, a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
All
Second,
in favor?
everybody in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Good night.
Everybody have
Good
Good night, all. Stay safe.
Thank you too.
We done?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, everybody be good.
You too.
Thanks, Barry. Take care.
All right, take care, bye.
hey.
Bye-bye.